Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the starting group for San Francisco. Chamberlain is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Ellis, then it's Ball, and it's George in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's McCain in at the 2. Doris, here we are into the home stretch of this terrific season.
And Kevin, we can all feel the playoffs approaching, which in and of itself is so exciting. But what I love about the current structure of the league is this final stretch, there is always so much in play, and that elevates the intensity. It is a special time of year.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now, here's Maxey. And Ball with the block. And he gets it back. Barnes against Oubre. Here's Chamberlain. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Maxey against Ball. Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
It's George on the wing. Oubre against Barnes. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Embiid, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And here's Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
On the wing, George. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Embiid. Rebound by the 76ers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Maxey looking it over. With the teardrop, Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Another shot outside, George. San Francisco passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. Again, Chamberlain missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Ball, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Here's Ball. He averages about 5 points a game. Ellis outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Embiid. San Francisco again missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Here's Grimes. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Grimes can be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down from 3.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good. Maxi's got 7 points.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's Ball. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain. That one's off. Still out of sync. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Embiid with the screen on George. Here's Grimes, defended by George. Three-pointer by Embiid. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Here's McCain. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
So it's Philadelphia now. San Francisco making their last shot. Embiid the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Grimes. Here's Maxey. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The 76ers leading by 4. Here's McCain. The 76ers again can't hit it. Barnes kicks to George. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Here's Grimes, defended by George. Stolen by Ellis. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin, wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's Ball after the made shot from Joel Embiid. It's Ellis on the wing. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lob pass to Oubre. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'd say you put it anywhere around the rim, and Oubre's got the reach to go and get it.
Now, here's Ball. Still yet to score. Pass to Chamberlain. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's McCain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Max. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Yabusele. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey with it. Here's McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. Inside, Adams. He's slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Well, you love when Steven Adams shows his strength. Even with the defense in his grill, he finds a way to score.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Here's Thompson. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Caldwell Pope. Had a hand on it. They get it back. And Adams with the slam. Philadelphia with the ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Maxey, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
On the wing, Thompson. And they recover it. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. Thompson from long range. No good that time. The 76ers lead. Martin the pass to Fultz. Here's Yabusele. In the corner, Drummond with it. Here's Yabusele. No scoring in this one. Puts up a deep 3. Fultz, no good.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them. And that is not within his range.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Warriors have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Gordon subbed in for Maxey. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Pass to Mobo. Now Adams got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
San Francisco trails by 3. Alvarado passes to Thompson. It's good. This game is all even.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Fultz. Left side, Martin. Now here's Fultz. He's defended by Alvarado. Goes back up. Adams gets a hand on it. Let's see the stat sheet here for Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Council's checked in. Thompson outside, launches it, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game, and finished off by Martin.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. This one for three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Embiid. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Fultz. Here's Yabusele. Here's Council. His three-pointer's off the mark. Thompson from long range. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Philadelphia's defense is really good here tonight, despite their record. But I think it has a lot to do with the in-season fatigue as well. Let's take a look here at Chamberlain. Yeah, you can see his in-season fatigue. He's slow. Yeah, that's the reason why he's not dominating right now as a point. It's getting to him. He came into the game with that. It's only the first quarter. Because normally you look at his season at a glance, as we all know if you've been watching, excuse me, he averages 78% in the paint, man. And right now, Joel Embiid's a good player, but come on, the guy's hitting that good, you ain't going to hold him down that long. So we'll see. I think this has to do more. He's just tired. We'll see how it goes, though. Let's go ahead and bring Paul George back in.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Caldwell Pope. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. George is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Mobo in at the 4 spot. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Embiid. Bank shot, no good. Warriors leading by 3. To the middle. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The Warriors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And that one misses. Philadelphia shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Pass to Council. And here's Embiid. To the inside. Here's Fultz. George with the defensive effort. San Francisco has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. San Francisco passing it around. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
The 76ers trail by 7. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
A moment here to see some stats for Embiid. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 23 points per, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Alvarado with it. Hasn't made one yet. They set the pick. Here's George. No good with the elbow jumper. The 76ers trail by 6. Martin with it. George picks him up. Embiid sets the pick for Fultz. Pass to Council. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Council's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Fultz. Back to Alvarado. It's tipped. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Fultz. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Chamberlain with the block. And here we go. San Francisco fast break. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Fultz, no good.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
George passes to Chamberlain. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Fultz. Off target at the rim.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Chamberlain with the basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Philadelphia calls time here. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at San Francisco, what a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
You know, right now for San Francisco, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs. And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
George with a screen on Fultz. Nobody near Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Markelle Fultz. Now here's Milton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. And the 3 off target.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
George with no one around. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Milton kicks to Yabusele. There's the pick. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Chamberlain. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
Don't you love the pace? Because Barnes going end-to-end, so hard to deal with defensively.
The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Milton. Here's Embiid. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
A playoff team
and
and
the
a lottery
76ers
team.
with the ball.
Team
San
Chamberlain wants it
Francisco
more.
making their last shot.
Better chemistry. They work together. And
Now,
Chamberlain's getting
Milton.
points because the teammates are facing.
Still scoreless. To the paint. They need this. Embiid, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
It's deflected, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Shake Milton. George passes to Chamberlain. The kick out to Ball. Outside, George. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 13. A floater. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Ellis. Back to Embiid. With force. Embiid takes it to him.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Ball kicks to George. Chamberlain against Embiid. Now, here is Chamberlain. Tight defense on him. But deep three from George. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. McCain misses the three.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Ellis. Barnes looking around. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Outside, Ball. They get it again. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Count the basket. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
A nice shot by McCain.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Outside, George. Pass to Chamberlain. Ellis wide open. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Ellis has got his second bucket of the night.
And
Man, they double teaming with Embiid now. They don't trust
that
Embiid
sometimes
anymore.
gets overlooked with Chamberlain.
I don't know why.
is
Most of the
court
points have been coming in
vision.
transition.
Makes a great read there.
Now, here's Maxey. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Embiid inside. Guarded by Chamberlain. The shot that time, not on target. Ball, the pass to George. Back to Ball. It's Ellis on the wing. Front past the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The shake. Embiid, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Barnes. Back to George. Now here's Ellis. Outside, Ball. George passes to Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ball against Maxey. Chamberlain with the block. Got it. Good job in the low post. Chamberlain got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And the 76ers call time here. The 76ers making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Oubre outside. Outside, Maxey. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Ellis. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to Adams. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Kept alive. Ball with it. Ellis outside. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
He's been a marksman this period. His shot mechanics finally in sync.
Ball against Maxey. Here's Ball. Still without a basket. Pass to LaRavia. Shoots over Oubre. No good on the last second attempt there. And it's San Francisco. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Good to have you with us with the season in it.
You know, for Philadelphia, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Warriors.
They're giving a...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Chamberlain.
And it's not easy making a shot when you have Embiid in your face like that.
Pass to McCain. Embiid wide open. And it falls over the rim and in. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter. Warriors leading by 7. And here is Ball. Scoreless thus far. Chamberlain the pass to Ball. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Pass to Grimes. Embiid with it. Here's Grimes. Back to Oubre. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And when Barnes is being this aggressive, taking it up this strong, the entire attitude of this offense changes.
It's his first trip to the line.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Barnes hits them both. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. That shot off. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Down low, Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Barnes has got 6.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by Ellis. Oubre on the wing. Shoots from 8. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Grimes has got his second bucket of the game to go. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Chamberlain. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to McCain. 76ers moving the ball around. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Barnes outside. And here's Chamberlain. Guarded by Embiid. And here's George for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Maxey finds Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside, Ball. To the paint. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist from Ball. Chamberlain got 4 this quarter.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Pass to Embiid. Over Chamberlain. Almost, but it rolls out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oubre with the steal. At the elbow, it's Maxey.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the stripe.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. Now here's Embiid. Guarded by Chamberlain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Ball, the pass to George. Off target from outside. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by Ellis. Oubre can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oubre passes to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Nice move. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Maxey against Ball. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one.
That's one of those plays I put in for Chamberlain to get him off the ball.
Close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oubre outside. And they get it. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. San Francisco leading by 12. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Here's George. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The throw good, Paul George. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to McCain. Now Oubre. Clock at 6. Now Embiid. Shoots over Chamberlain. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's Thompson. Healed the pass to Chamberlain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Francisco?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to McCain. High arcing shot. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Warriors leading by 19. Here's Kolek. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Martin comes in for Oubre. San Francisco also with the sub. Adams checked in. The Warriors making a switch here. Chamberlain's checked in. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he...
Let me highlight this. Like, I made reference to putting in plays to get Chamberlain the ball on the move more on quick hitters. It's really subtle. Just little stuff like this. Boom. And then you catch him on the cut with that speed, and then just now you got yourself. And it's not going to work all the time, but if you catch the defense overplaying, just call it real quick, and with that speed and agility of his, they ain't going to. Once they're out of position, it's over with.
Gets up. I mean, he gets up.
Come get it.
Maxey with it. He's got 11. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 13 points.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Thompson outside. Pass to Kolek. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here.
Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 8th in field goal percentage, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Takes a step back. Left side, Martin. Here's Yabusele. 5 to shoot. 76ers moving the ball around. McCain's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Chamberlain. Plays it up off the glass. Chamberlain got 39.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Left side, Maxey. Here's McCain. Covered by Heel. Cutting the screen. The 11-footer. That one wide left. And San Francisco with possession. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Mobo gets the basket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Steps back. Here's Maxey. Knocks down the 10-footer. Maxey's got 15 points.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
Heel dishes to Chamberlain. To the middle. Another bucket. Wow.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What a year.
Wow, he has brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him.
and he's tied Wilt with 52 games of 40 points or more. Just saying that out loud, I still don't believe it's been matched, but that's the kind of year he's had.
No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Kolek. Nothing on the board. Hield can't hit. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Maxey. And he converts the layup. Maxey's got 10 points in the quarter.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Maxey. Hield can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. The tray. That shot, no good. And it's San Francisco with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a... comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. San Francisco leading by 19 points. On the court right now for San Francisco, we've got Chamberlain. Jose Alvarado is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Thompson. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Embiid sets the pick for Fultz. Shoots over Alvarado. The Warriors pull it in.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Martin against Thompson. Pass to Council. Embiid with it. Over Chamberlain. Embiid, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Back to Alvarado. Here's Chamberlain. Takes it off the glass. Chamberlain got 43 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Knocked loose. And here we go. San Francisco fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Both free throws good from Alvarado. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin, and there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Martin wide open. He fires. The 76ers again can't hit it. Alvarado passes to Thompson. They double-team Chamberlain. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. And again with the rebound.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Greg, 30 rebounds in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shooting for the away team, Wilt Chamberlain. At the line for one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To end the cold streak, Chamberlain with the block. And they get it back. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Man, this is what you call defensive range right here. Man. They had us beat, but Chamberlain with the great size and speed and length.
Martin, he's checked in for Yabusele. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Fultz. He's defended by Alvarado. Another miss by Philadelphia. For San Francisco, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Count it. Embiid's got 19 points.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by San Francisco.
To the inside. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Count it. Good.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Embiid from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 22.
Embiid is all but give it up on trying to score on the inside.
I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Chamberlain. And that one is off. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Martin, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Pass to Chamberlain. San Francisco passing it around. Back to Alvarado. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Chamberlain down low. Embiid's there.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Here's McCain. Pass to Embiid. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Chamberlain. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Chamberlain got 54 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's McCain. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. Chamberlain with the rebound. And it's time for an injury report.
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Back to Chamberlain. The three. And it's Alvarado missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Oubre dishes to Embiid. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. San Francisco has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Well, get off your feet and send it home, Klay Thompson.
Here's Maxey. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Fires for three. Buries it from three-point range.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. San Francisco has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Kolek. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists in the game. Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that's the difference between them.
Situation you want
how
to
we
make
get our
sure
threes. We got to get their
you don't
threes.
give him too good.
Modern era, folks.
Chamberlain with it. Guarded by Embiid. Embiid against Chamberlain. He can't get it to go. Good D by Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Chamberlain, and the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-4 run. High post Chamberlain. Shoots over Embiid. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the drive. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Chamberlain. Basket counts. Chamberlain got 56 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. For three, Oubre. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Kolek. Caldwell Pope kicks to Thompson. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's McCain. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Another dominant defensive performance tonight by Team Chamberlain that really fueled their offense in the fast break. 43 fast break points tonight. Man, looking like Team Showtime out here with that. 11 second chance points, killed them on that. 37 assists to 22. 33 pinch point. That's why the Sixers aren't a good team. You saw it, it's one-on-one. I mean, that back and forth that I had where I set up a three for I believe it was one of my players that set a three up for him, and they come right back with Tyrese Maxey. He just goes off the dribble within like 2 seconds to shoot the three without even getting his teammates. Like that's the difference. Like even though we didn't shoot too well from downtown, at least the shots that we got were better than what they were getting. They shot just about as much as we did. We shot 9-29. They shot 7 for 26. But at least the shots we were getting were better. And more importantly, they give you opportunities to give you offensive rebounds if you miss, which is what we got. 13 to their 7. Man. Embiid with a great performance, but his was better. 56 and 37 and 6 blocks. It's like mostly Embiid he just started settling for jump shots after the first quarter. Like in the first half, he was doing some post ups, trying to go inside, but after a while, he just said, "The heck with that! I'm just gonna start shooting jump shots." And the offense just stopped. It bogged down from there. Let's take a look. That's late in the fourth quarter when Chamberlain was a little tired. Again, Chamberlain's tired right there. See, this is when he just started settling for jump shots. That was early in the first quarter. all his offensive highlights are outside. Look at it. It's all jumpers. Got nothing really, nothing inside. And you go with Chamberlain. That was a great defensive play. Came off of him. Moving without the ball. Moving without the ball again. Get out in fast break. That's a post up. He gambled and lost on that one. That was a offensive rebound put back. Man. Guys just contributed up down the line, and Dipper did most all the work. Everybody else just do little small contributions. That's all you need. There's your story. Sixers, a bad team going nowhere fast, man. Plenty of talent, but just, man, look at their record. Their record is, that was last year's record. What's their record now? Well, I can't. Let's go to the standings. In the Eastern Conference, the Sixers, where are they? Right here, 26 and 42. With all this talent. All because you guys don't know how to play good basketball. You got all this talent. And they even picked up Andre Drummond. I don't understand how you got Embiid and Drummond backing up each other. You should be out rebounding teams every single night. It shouldn't be a team in the NBA that should be able to out rebound you. Well, Embiid and Drummond backing each other up. That's a two-headed monster rebounding. Like, yo, you can go ahead and do Twin Towers if you want to. You could put Embiid at power forward and let Drummond start. You know, and that'll keep him off the physical, the physical contact stuff. It'll help him out and expose and get his offense going even more. That's the way I would use it. If I had Drummond and him, I'd start Drummond at center and just turn him into, because he can play power forward very easily in this league. Very easily. And he'll be going against smaller guys, if he isn't already. But, hey, that's their problems, not ours. Take a look here at the Eastern Conference playoff picture. The Atlanta Hawks, surprisingly, if that's the best that the Eastern Conference has to offer, then, man, it's going to be an anticlimactic NBA Finals. I can tell you that right now. If this is the best the Eastern Conference has to offer, yikes. Yeah, the modern era, man, it's just not exciting right now. It just isn't. That's why I got a couple ideas for you guys coming up next for some different eras, because the modern era is getting kind of played out, in my opinion. I mean, all these three-point shots, I mean, it just ruins. Like, I've been doing a lot of NBA Classics games where I go back and play in different eras, and the games I play there are far more interesting because the intelligence is just higher. You get more realistic outcomes to people just coming down taking quick threes. You know, it's just sitting here watching people take quick threes every game is kind of after. I mean, you're not gonna. There's a reason why Team Chamberlain is 41 and on a 41 game winning streak. There's a reason for that. You guys watch the gameplay. I mean, these guys come down, take quick threes. We come down, post up. You guys take quick three. We come down, post up, get an offensive rebound, put it back in, or get fouled. We're shooting open threes. You're going off the dribble, getting your three. That's the reason. This team isn't over the top. Let me go up and down the roster here. Show you guys. This team is not. This is not a super team, man. It's just a team that's just built around Chamberlain's talents. A bunch of 3-and-D guys and Chamberlain. That's it. It's just guys who can hit the three-point shot when Chamberlain gets double teamed, and guys who can guard. That's it. And we run a very disciplined offense in the half court. And that's what you get. 41 wins in a row, 63-5 in the modern era. Anyway, guys, I digress on that. Let's see who's up next. We got Şengün coming up now. Şengün and the Bullet. Amen Thompson, Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks. They have a good starting five. What's their record? They're 27-42. I just don't understand how these games. I don't understand how these teams, these good starting lineups, have these bad records. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you like it. Give it a like if you did like what you watched here. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're new to it, and hit the notification bell for more action coming your way soon. I will see you in the next video. Peace.